Too many CEOs have learned that they can invest millions of dollars in Washington and get billions of dollars in return with special deals with the federal government. I knew what I wanted to talk about because I thought it was the most urgent point at this moment. And that is, it was really a combination. It was about what's happening to this country economically and how Donald Trump has tapped into fear and worry and concern and anger, legitimate anger. Only what Donald Trump is offering as a solution is to try to turn Americans against their fellow Americans, to try to turn whites against blacks and Latinos, to try to turn Christians against Muslims and Jews, to try to turn straight against gay, to try to turn everybody against immigrants. That's not how we're going to build a stronger America. And here's what really gets me about that. When you look at Donald Trump's toxic stew of hatred and bigotry, it drains off all the energy into hating each other. Instead of saying, hey, look, what we need to do is combine our energy and use it to make this country work for us, to make it work for students who are getting crushed by student loan debt, to make it work for seniors who can't make it on a Social Security check, to make it work for people who are working 2 and 3 jobs because we're not building those good jobs at home. So I saw this as united together, talking about where our economy is and where Donald Trump is promising to take this nation if he gets a chance. I want to talk about the concrete proposals for how we make change that doesn't just help those at the top, but that helps everyone else. I don't know if you were just in on the lecture, and it's fine if you weren't. I'm not taking role here. But I do want to say, I gave the example of we close up one loophole, and that could be $55 billion over 10 years.
Do you see yourself taking
what America could do with that $55 billion? We could give every senior, every vet, every person on disability a raise. Or we could use that money to refinance student loan debt outstanding. Or we could use that money to double our spending on research on Alzheimer's and cancer. There are things we could do with that money. We are making choices in this government right this minute. The problem is the choices are all being influenced by the lobbyists. They're all being influenced by corporate money. It's the same $55 billion in that example. Does it go to a handful of CEOs and very wealthy corporations? Or does it go to building a future for our kids? I think that is the central issue of 2016, and it is a central problem we need to work on in the next Congress.
Do you have a specific legislative idea?
Oh, I have many.
Okay.
Thank you.
I am ready.
Thank you.
Good to see you all.
Good to see you.